This is the FFR Trading Market Minute, and again, the daily candlestick chart of the SPY. We're going to take a look at the monthly chart in just a bit here. But our scenarios last week, I said our RSI here, if it crossed below its moving average and they took out these lows, then we should fill that gap here, and then potentially the next target would be down here. Well, obviously that did not happen. RSI did not cross below its moving average. And the other scenario, I said the bullish scenario would be they break this high, right, whatever that close was there, or the high on that day. If that gets broken to the upside, we should get a run up to this 550 area, which we just hit this morning. So that upside target has been hit. I want to give you, or kind of revisit the monthly target that I gave you maybe a month or so back now. Maybe it's longer than that. But what I've done on the monthly chart here, I've drawn a channel so you can kind of see how this kind of, well, dovetails together, if you will. So you can see as, we hit the bottom of the channel here, that's where the rally came, the top of the channel, that's where the sell-off, right, bottom of the channel. So the next target here, this is the target I gave you up around that 610, probably about, 4 or 5 weeks ago. We talked about that. That would be the next big upside target beyond this 550 that we just hit there. And that would coincide. Again, this projects out in the future, so depending on the timing, that would project also to the SPY kind of hitting the top of the channel here. So again, we're in new territory here, making new all-time highs, each week here. So we don't have any supply up here. We don't have any resistance. You've got some round number resistance levels, 600. Would be one. Like I said, 610 is the next projection there. We just hit the 550 target. So we'll see. If you look at the monthly chart here, we do have some potential divergence setting up. So we've got a higher high. So when the RSI peaked here, that was on this month here. We've made a higher high so far this month. Now the month isn't closed yet. So, but barring a big sell-off, we'll have a potential higher high, but you see the oscillator where the RSI here is right now would make a lower high. So that's what we call bearish divergence. So just something to keep an eye on. That's on the monthly chart. Again, that's a big time frame. That takes a while for that kind of stuff to play out here. But again, we'll go day by day. The upside target you've had out there for, like I said, probably a month, 5 weeks or so. I'd have to go back and check. But that's the analysis for this week. And just back to the daily chart here. Again, now that we've hit that 550 target, I do expect it won't take much now to get the RSI to cross below its moving average, the red line there. If that happens, and whatever low ends up being on that day that occurs, that's when we could start some pullback and maybe fill the gap back from these 2 days. Not a ton of economic data next week. We do have the bank stress tests on Wednesday, Thursday's GDP, and Friday core PCE. Hope that helps. Have a great rest of your trading week. We'll see you back next week in the FFR Trading Market Minute.